It's time for a talk. Take talk. So I'm sitting here talking to God, as I do, and I'm like, there's so much going on. And I'm curious about whether or not I'm going to meet my financial deadlines. Although I know there are grace periods, I want to ensure that I'm on time with everything that I do, and I'm committed to my commitments. So, as I'm driving and talking to God, I keep hearing over and over again, don't look for the blessing, live in expectation of it. And I'll say that again. So I continue to hear, don't look for the blessing, live in expectation of it. And it's crazy because with everything that I have going on, I've been praying nonstop. Excuse me. And anyone who knows me or watches my page knows that I don't make a move. I don't even get in my car without talking to God first about what his vision is for my day and what that'll look like on my part. Um, and I've been struggling, and I just keep thinking to myself, like, goodness, God has told me that all these things are going to happen and come to pass. I've been working Creare Creations diligently every day to make sure that I'm giving God all these things to work with. I do poetry every week. I get up at 4:30 every morning. I was doing my business from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. I'm being diligent. I'm being obedient. All these things. And still, things are not going smooth. And I've been struggling with that. And I've been struggling with the feeling of knowing that it's going to be okay. It's all working for my good. But also having to live in the present of the sky is falling. And what I said to my friend the other day was, the sky is never falling. It's just the glass ceiling being shattered. And I think that's so indicative of my life in this moment that nothing is falling apart for me right now. And even though I don't realize it, God is literally stitching my life together to look the way that I've asked for it to look. In order to do that, there's certain things, there's certain people, there's certain situations that have to be stripped away. And in any process of change, that's going to be difficult, that's going to be painful, and there's going to be parts of it that you're not even sure are the parts that are for your good. But I think the important thing is that you stay the fucking course. No matter what is going on in your life, do not waste time worrying and stressing and arguing and fighting. What you need to do is spend your time wisely. Continue to work towards your goals. Continue every day to do one thing. Just check one thing off of that list of that bigger thing that it is that you want to do. And I feel like a lot of times I have tried to give advice to people from a place of not doing the shit. From a place of not doing the work. And for the first time ever in my life, I'm in a place where I'm doing the work, where I am the example of the things that I talk about. Giving grace when grace is not giving. Giving kindness when kindness is not being given to you. Showing integrity in all things that you do. I am the example of the things that I preach, or not preach, but the things that I speak about and the things that I tell you guys that God is doing in my life. I'm the example of that. And I hope that my example sets an example for you to do more. No matter what your situation looks like, if you want it, go for it. If you believe that it will come to pass, if you believe in the promises that God gave to you, go for it. Don't ever let anything or anyone deter you from God's purpose for you. And although it may tarry, surely it will come. And that's Bible. I'm not a religious person, although my page will lead you to believe otherwise. I prescribe to no religious doctrines, but I do have a relationship with God. I have a relationship with my Creator, and I work very diligent to be obedient to the instructions that I'm given. And right now, I'm being given a lot of instructions that don't make sense. And a lot of instructions that are contradictory to the way that I actually want to respond, which is like, pulling my hair out and what's going on kind of thing. And instead, God is telling me, sit still, be still, and continue to do the work. And right now, it feels like the craziest, the craziest direction for him to tell me to sit still and just keep doing the work, because it feels like things are not gonna work out. Um, because I'm going up against so many things, not even just people. So many things are working against me right now, or it feels like they're working against me. But I truly believe that it's really God putting things together. And so this is a word of encouragement that if you're struggling with with your motivation, if you're struggling with feeling like you can't do it, I want you to know that you can do it. I'm a living testimony that things can happen when you stay consistent, obedient, and you move with love, grace, and integrity. And with that, you'll have the confidence to know that things are going to work out in your favor. Um, and I hate when I feel discouraged, because I'm not that type of person. It's like, oh, woe is me. I'm that type of person. It's like, okay, this is the problem. Let's get a solution. We're getting it done. Um, and so, yeah, I've been struggling, but as you see, I'm out here working. And I'm pushing forward with love, grace, and integrity in all things that I do. And I pray for everyone to find peace and to find healing and to find love in themselves so that they can give love to the world. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot.